Welcome, Alyssa and Logan. I'm so happy to see you guys. You look so good. Tell us about today, for example. You guys had a journey today.
Yeah, so we just got home from Valley Children's. We had to go do the COVID testing because Logan will be staying at Valley Children's for 3 days, this chemo stay. So they do it every time they admit us on Thursday when we have to stay.
So you always have to do it. And you stay there as well, Alyssa, or just Logan does?
No, I stay with him, like when he stays.
How does that work with homeschooling?
He has a laptop, so he gets to do it if he feels good enough. He'll go to school on Friday.
So you're kind of homeschooling him in the hospital while he's getting chemo?
Well, they don't start his chemo till like Thursday night around 11, and then it runs all night. So Friday, if he's awake and feels up to it, he'll jump in on his Zoom meetings.
Logan never gets a free pass at school. At least we could give him a free pass. How are you, Logan?
I'm doing good.
Tell us a little bit about your experience with all of this. You've been a tough kid.
Well, the whole chemo thing just makes it harder, in my opinion, because online school, it's not as easy as just going to school, because you have to actually like pay attention. There's no one like saying like the teacher can't directly look at you, because there's so many different people, so you have to kind of be realistic about it and make sure that you pay attention.
And then you were diagnosed in the summertime, right?
Yeah.
So your schoolmates were like, they haven't really gotten to see you. They just see you through the Zoom classes, huh?
Yes.
That's got to be a journey, but you've been really tough. Tell us, is there any perks? Do you get any candies? Is there anything fun that you get to do?
Well, when we get admitted, there's like a treasure chest, and you can like pick out a toy, I guess, if that's a perk.
What kind of toys have you gotten?
She always picks.
I always pick this little guy, like, I don't know, it's just a fun thing. It's nothing crazy.
It's a yellow stretchy guy. It's like Armstrong, that one toy.
Well, do you guys get to do anything or go anywhere, or are you really, I know you're really quarantined, but is there anything that you guys get to do?
No, we try and keep him home right now. But that's kind of, and then also nothing's like really open to go do, so we walk outside or he'll go to the grocery store. That's kind of it. I mean, we don't really do too much since we're back in school and stuff now. So
we have a San Diego trip coming up. Will you get to see the beach at all?
Yes. So I don't know how much of it it's like a fun trip.
I know.
Yeah, we will be in San Diego for 6.5 to 8 weeks, give or take, for Logan's radiation and chemo. Because we're going to the Rady's Proton Center, and proton radiation is best for Logan because he has a lot of little tumors around his heart and in his lower abdomen. So proton helps target and protect things better than just normal radiation.
Logan, have you made any new friends at all? When you go to Valley Children's, do you get to hang out with other kids? Are you really isolated? Have you made any friends?
No, it's just really get in and get out. That's how I want to do it, really. I just want to kind of get home.
So not really much socialization?
No, and right now they're really just trying to keep everyone really social, like distancing from each other. Even when we were there for 2 weeks, they didn't really have the fun like craft groups or things like that.
What are some things that you're into, Logan? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I like art and books, and I like playing games with my friends. like video games, of course.
Do you know what you want to be when you grow up?
Not really.
But art and books, do you actually draw or you just appreciate art?
I draw.
Do you have anything you've drawn? Can you show us some stuff, Alyssa? Do you have anything?
I have something that I'm working on in school.
Oh yeah, you could go get that for your art class.
And that's the blanket behind you. Is that the Star Wars?
Oh, the one that our friends made?
Yeah, they told me about it. That's when I had asked you the favorite colors, but then they said they were going to do a Star Wars theme for the quilt. Can we see the quilt?
Yeah.
And her name's Cookie, right? That made it?
Yeah. She has a Facebook and a Instagram. It's called Sew Me. So this is the blanket that she actually hand sewed for Logan, and she put his name on it right here with the little cancer ribbon on it, and it's super soft, and she handmade this again, and it's amazing, and we absolutely love it.
And you take it to Valley Children's every time?
Yeah, it's called Sew Me, like SEWW and then me.
Logan, who's your favorite Star Wars character?
I honestly don't really have one. It's more like my brother is more into that. But I do like it. I do like the franchise.
Okay, I see we have some artwork. I'm really excited about this.
It's not even close.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I see so much detail going on right now. These are almost the Star Wars colors. So tell us about it, Logan.
Well, I was thinking about what I was going to just draw for it. It just came to mind. And, I just thought of, like, almost like a cross and, like, an island that was just stuck in the middle.
That's so deep.
Yeah.
So, Alyssa, tell us a little bit about what was the name of the cancer? I could never say it. What's the name of the cancer?
So Logan was diagnosed on July 8th with stage 4 rhabdosarcoma. And so he had 2 large grapefruit-sized tumors, one inside his rib and then one next to his lower left spine, and with a handful of smaller ones dispersed in his chest and his lower abdomen. So that's what Logan
When it's
has.
that big, can you feel it through your skin, or is that impossible?
No.
You just know that's there.
Yeah, he was just having really bad back pain, and then toward the end, when his body and his lung was just kind of done, he couldn't really breathe because his left lung filled up with fluid, so he just couldn't really breathe anymore.
Were you guys afraid that you had COVID, since that's one of the symptoms of COVID is a shortness of breath?
Yes.
Yeah, at first.
So when the COVID test came back negative and you heard otherwise, how did you guys prepare for it?
I don't think we were good for it. I took him to Kaiser to just get a back X-ray because his pediatrician said, well, let's get him a back X-ray to make sure he doesn't have like scoliosis or didn't crack a rib like in swim because he's on the Clovis swim team. And we were actually in the X-ray room, and Logan got kind of sick, so a nurse came to just like check on him. And the X-ray technician told us, "You guys are going to the ER like right now." And then when we were in the ER doctor told us that he has 2 large masses, and the ambulance is waiting outside and we're going to Valley Children's. So it all happened within a matter of hours.
Wow.
So I don't really, I don't even think I've really expected it. I think it all went really fast and it just came out of nowhere.
It was like a dream.
Yeah.
How long was the back pain going on for?
It was at first for at the beginning of the year, right?
No, it started in like March.
Yeah. And it lasted for a few weeks, and then it just went away.
Mm-hmm.
And then it came back a few months later.
No, like 2 months. Yeah, because we took him to the doctor at first, and the doctor just said we should just stretch more. Because they did a bunch of like blood work, and all the blood work came back fine and at the end of March, and so we just got outside more, and that's kind of it. And then they got back in the water at the end of June, early July, and then that's when his chest was hurting more, his back was hurting more, and then that's when I took him back to the ER.
Have you guys created a community at all of people going through something similar? And do you guys know anybody else with the same kind of cancer? Did you guys get connected to anybody with that same kind of cancer?
No, I've joined like two Facebook groups. That's kind of just parents of kids with cancer. It's a really supportive group, but we don't know anybody personally that has cancer or that's had this, and I don't know. We just don't really have friends kind of in the cancer world.
And it's not hereditary at all, right?
No. It just unfortunately picked Logan.
Logan. So what are the other, you said it's not terminal. When did they tell you that, and how do they know that?
They told us that night, so probably Wednesday night, that it's not terminal, but the only thing is that his cancer is very rare and it's very aggressive. And they say usually right after treatment and everything's done, it could come right back. So I think as his mother, we just hope that Logan's in that small percentage that it doesn't. And we just keep him healthy and loaded up on vitamins and active and do the best we can.
Since it's not terminal, what is the worst case scenario? If you guys don't mind talking, you guys can always tell me you don't want to answer if you don't want to.
The worst case is that it could come right back and be terminal and be aggressive. I'm guessing. I don't think I've ever asked that question, but I would guess. And then, yeah.
And so how's the other little cutie, the one that you brought on my show the first time, how is he dealing with all this? Because he's also doing Zoom sessions in school, right?
Yes. Logan's little brother, Hudson, he's doing good. We're kind of on the open and honest policy with both of them. So, we're all on the same page, and Hudson's doing great with the Zoom meeting. And when we go to San Diego, I'll have to take both of them with me, and we'll just be together.
And since you guys are we're all quarantined at this moment, you guys can all love on each other, right? Like they could play together.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because we live together, and Hudson doesn't like go off, to like John's Incredible Pizza or anything like that. Like
right.
I keep them pretty close together. So
Logan, what are some of the things you've learned through this? You've been a tough kid. What are some things that surprised you about yourself through all this?
I don't really know what really surprised me. The only thing was that I got cancer. That's about it. It's the only thing that surprised me.
And were you surprised you had to shave your head? Are you okay with it? Because you look cute. I like it.
It's kind of disappointing, but I knew it was gonna happen. So
Are you still able to do a lot of the things you like doing? Like if you wanted to swim, can you swim? Or are you just trying to take it easy now, but you can swim a little bit later?
I don't know. I don't really know.
He can't. I mean, he could go get in the pool and he's fine because he has a Metaport right here
Okay.
in his chest. But they just don't want him swimming because the level Logan was swimming at was pretty high up, and they don't want that to get like twisted or turned around, and that could happen. But he could go in the pool.
So we're just kicking back a little bit right now, but eventually you can do all the things you were doing in the sports when we heal from this, right?
Yeah.
How much longer did they say this is the process is? I know you're going to go to the 6 to 8 weeks in San Diego. After that, is that the bulk of it, and then you guys are going to come back and rest?
We'll come back and continue chemo, I think, until the end of December, January. And then we'll just see. And then after that, they just monitor him. And we just got to keep him, his body healthy and him fighting.
So what can we do as a community? What are some things you like, Logan? What are some things you want?
I don't know. No one's really ever asked that.
Well, have you thought about some things you want? Like when you start to feel better, if you want to go to Disneyland, if you want one of Alyssa's cool cars, well, we're 4 years away from that.
I don't really know. I haven't really thought about afterward because it just seems like so long away.
What about right now? What are some things that you want? Are there some games that you want? Some clothes that you want? Something that you want?
Something that I'd want? Like,
iPad.
I don't really know. I never really think about that stuff.
I think there's this really cool art app out, but you have to have like the iPad Pro and like this pen that goes with it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I've been looking into getting him that.
What's it called?
It's the iPad Pro, and then I'm not exactly sure what the program is, but then you have to have the pen that goes with it, and it's a really, really good art program, but I'm just not spending any extra money right now, so.
Oh, we understand that. What are some things that you're into, Logan? Like sports teams, music? Tell us a little bit about what you like.
Above all, what I like, it's probably going to be playing with my friends and enjoying myself with them, because we always make jokes, have a good time.
Like Xbox is what he looks for. So he always welcomes Xbox Live gift cards.
Are you guys doing what's that called? What's that app called that everybody does? TikTok. I had a mind blank for a while.
He does that. Yeah, he really likes that.
And then what about sports? You guys watch like some teams together? What do you guys watch?
We don't really watch sports.
We don't really watch too much TV anyways, or sports, honestly.
And music? I mean, when I was 12, I was listening to Smashing Pumpkins. What are you guys listening to?
Just whatever I come by and I like, really.
Yeah.
Do you like rock, rap, country?
I like country more than most things. Than most music, I mean.
I like this and like classical stuff.
And classical, yeah.
He's super simple. Like, both of them are really easygoing.
Okay, who's the funnier one, Hudson or Logan? Which one of you guys is more the clown?
I don't know, that's Mom's choice. It's your choice.
I think Hudson's probably the funnier one, and Logan's more like the big brother. He takes care of business.
Who's the more mischievous one?
I'd say, I don't know.
It's a toss-up?
Yeah, I don't
Oh, we know
I
they're
don't
good kids.
Yeah, they're both amazing kids for sure.
Who gets into trouble more then?
It's a tie.
That's it. Who's the more studious one?
Logan's super handsome. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's a tie. They're both amazing. Can't really choose.
Are there any perks about homeschooling, Logan? You got to tell us. You're the first kid I've actually interviewed since all of this started with the Zoom school.
Definitely the breaks, because then you could just go in your room and maybe like watch some TV, eat what you want. That's definitely a perk.
And what's your favorite food?
Probably lasagna or no. My dad makes these really good hamburgers and they're always good. He's been teaching us to make them actually.
Oh man, I'm gonna come over for a hamburger. Oh, so what are some of the most fun moments that you guys have had? Because it's a little bit the bonding that you guys are always together now. There's got to be some moments where you're like, this is pretty fun.
Yeah, I don't know if fun is the right word to describe it, but definitely definitely memorable, because I think we all just get so caught up in like swim, school, and then when I was at work, and I just don't have that as much like cuddle time with him. And so when
look at his face. He is gonna.
But when he lets me sit in his hospital bed, I think as a mother, that's my most. I think that's the best thing ever as a mother. I mean, yeah, our situation is definitely not the best, and it's very difficult. But we have the three of us, the four of us, and we'll get through it because we have each other.
So, Alyssa, you're a little bit of a gym rat. I'm going to call you out on here. Logan, are you a little bit? Do you have the bug of like wanting to work out? I know you swim, but what do you think of weights and all that?
Not really. I'd rather swim than do weights.
You're the swimmer. That's good.
He likes to go. When I was working at GB3, he'd like it.
He'd go to the pool?
Yeah, he would go out there and do stuff. If I do it with him, he'll do it. But he's doesn't wake up in the morning like, let's go, lift.
Well, I think swimming is more fun anyway. It's more of like an activity where it's like, gets him a little monotonous doing the weights. It's a great cardio. So congrats to you on the swimming. So Logan, tell us a little bit more. Do you have any like celebrities that you're like, wow, I'd love to meet them? Tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Well, I like watching YouTube because that's what I'd like to do. Maybe like stream or be a YouTuber. So I'd like to do.
And then do you like race cars? Is there somebody like that you like? Do you like The Rock? What are you into like as far as that goes? Anybody that we'd know?
I don't really know anyone that like explain that really.
Who's your favorite YouTuber? When you watch YouTube videos, what is one of the ones you like?
I mostly watch this one guy. His YouTube channel is called Yub.
Yub. What's Yub?
Just really wanted to be. It's just a guy that plays games, and he's pretty funny. He makes jokes all the time.
Oh, that's good. So you like comedy. That's why you're the funny one. Alyssa, how are you doing through all this? Is there anything we can do for you?
Yes, I can go get a massage. No, I'm doing okay. I have my good days and I have my bad days. I think when I have time to really sit down and think about it, I think I probably cry a lot. But
Do you still get to go to the gym and work out and do some of the stuff that you were doing before a little bit?
No, not right now because of COVID, so everything's kind of like closed. So I'm
Right.
not doing what I was doing, and that kind of sucks. But yeah, so that kind of sucks. But I usually go to like Blue Moon Yoga, and I'm there like twice a day, and love that, and love just doing cardio and stuff now. And but everything's
Oh,
kind of
Blue Moon
closed.
Yoga, that when it was open, you were going there a lot?
Yeah, the one right here on Herndon and Clovis. I was going there like twice a day. If I could go 3 times a day, I'd go. But
Are you doing any home yoga?
no, not really. It's just not the same.
But that's cool. So you guys are all get along. Grandma, grandpa, do like some relatives come over, or are you just staying a little quarantined?
No, my mom and dad come over. They live like down the street.
Oh, that's cool. So you get to see them a lot.
Yeah, and then they go with their dad on the weekend, so they're with him quite a bit too.
How fun. Is he going to go down to San Diego to visit when you guys are there?
I don't know. Maybe if we could catch him a flight, him and my mom, they'd come down.
Are you guys
So,
driving or are you guys flying?
I don't know yet. I don't know. We just have lots of to plan out. So as soon as I get the solid dates from San Diego, then I'll know. Like I just need to talk to Kaiser down in San Diego.
Well, Alyssa, I have $300 for you. I know it's not much. We're working on more, but this is the donation match. It was $290, but then my cousin donated 10 minutes later, and I'm like, well, we're going to make it $300 right now for the donation match for last Thursday. But we're still working on some fun things and exciting things we have up our sleeve because we love Logan and we love you and we just love your family.
Thank you.
Do you want me to put it in the GoFundMe page or directly to you? I could Venmo it to you right now.
Yeah, just do that because I didn't know this. The GoFundMe takes actually a pretty big like chunk of your money.
Are you
And I did
serious?
not, yeah, and I did not know that. And so yeah, so I'd rather just get like Venmo because then whenever I get Venmoed, Logan actually has an account, like a savings. So then I
Ooh, Logan. Gonna bring in those bucks.
So then I just do that for him, and then yeah, that's just better. But
Okay.
it doesn't. I mean, $5, $10, a Starbucks gift card, a game gift card. I mean, it doesn't.
Logan likes Starbucks? Okay. We'll do it. Okay, so 300 today. Because we're still working on, I mean, if I win the contest, that would be amazing, and more will go in. We do have a little bit of celebrity help we're working on to try to make that happen. But if not, we don't want Logan to walk away empty-handed. We still want to give whatever we can as a community. So,
Thank you. Yeah, we appreciate anything. I mean, we understand not everyone has extra money or extra resources, so I mean, it doesn't matter. We're very thankful for people even like praying for us and keeping us in their thoughts.
are you guys religious? Did you become more religious after this? How does that work?
We're definitely Christian and believe in God, but I don't feel we became more.
Well, I'm glad that you accept prayers. It's Alyssa. What's your last name? Z
It's
E
ZE.
P. Oh, I think I. Oh, that's definitely you, girl, in front of the cars. And before we go, tell us about this car stuff. When did you get into cars? And tell us about your car.
I got into cars when I was a kid. I got into cars because of my mom, and I have a '65 Cadillac Coupe de Ville that I built in 2017 and took to
You
SEMA
built
in
it.
2017. Yeah, well, me and my buddy did it. We built it, but and then I took it to SEMA in 2017, and now I'm just a brand ambassador for Resto Mod Air and Mother's Polish and Billet Specialties, things like that. And I'm just really into the car scene. So that's what
Logan,
we
are you
do.
into the car scene too, or a little bit? Not really.
Really. Well, he goes to shows with me, and stuff like that, and he has a good time.
How fun. Well, thank you guys so much for being on the show, for just being an inspiration, because you guys are so strong, and I really appreciate that. Thanks for your energy.
Thank you, and thank you for the donation and
you got it right. It went through.
I think so. I think.
Oh yeah, we're on it. We'll make sure.
But yeah, but we hope you win.
I do too. We want to give more. Trust me. Thank you so much, Alyssa. Thanks, Logan.
Thank you.
Okay, guys.
Hey Logan, it's Johnny Fairplay, reality TV icon and Survivor Hall of Famer, and I'm sending you an autographed picture. Keep fighting the good fight.
Hi, I'm Don the Dragon Wilson, and I'm a retired kickboxing champion and a martial arts film actor. I've got a red nose right now because I got punched in the nose yesterday boxing. But Logan, I want to wish you the best and get well soon, and we love you. Bye.
Hi Logan, this is Payam, the owner of Kebab Man. I just want to let you know your strength and commitment of you and your family in your fight is an inspiration to all of us at Kebab Man. And we love to meet you in person, and we want you to try one of our kebabs over here. And looking forward to meeting you, and good luck for everything. Have a nice day.
Hello, my name is Vincent Apodaca, and I own Madness the Party Shop, and I'm donating a light-up Minecraft sword today to Logan. I hope you like it. Stay strong, and I'm also going to share my link to my Redbubble store. We have all customized original designs by me, so you can see all my t-shirts there. Here's my link, and here are the swords. Thank you very much, and that was a link to my Redbubble store. Check it out, and have a good day.
Hey Logan, my name is David, and I own Clever Escape in Tulare. We have 3 escape rooms and a virtual reality arcade, and I would love for you to come play our games for free. So come bring somebody else. I'll give you an escape room for 2, and you guys can solve the puzzles and try to get out of an escape room, or you can play virtual reality, or both. So it's up to you. I just want to tell you to stay strong, and it's really inspiring to hear your story. And I can't wait to see you come play when you're feeling better. Thanks.
A little more than 2 weeks ago, the competition began for Ms. Health and Fitness 2020. Fresno's Sparkle Soojian is one of the many hopefuls who made the first cut. The next cut is tomorrow night. Soojian is currently the leader in her group. If she wins the whole competition, she gets to be on the cover of Muscle and Fitness Hers and $20,000. She wants to use that money to help her friend's son, who has cancer.
They have a GoFundMe page, and I would like to give a big chunk of the wins to her because they need that. It's a life and death situation.
It's just tough seeing him go through it because he's obviously feeling the effects of the chemo. He's lost all his hair. His appetite isn't what it used to be. So I actually met Sparkle from working at GB3. She's definitely an amazing advocate for anything she sets her mind to. So she's just an amazing friend to have.
Logan Ochoa is his name. He just turned 12 years old.
Thank you for watching the Sparkle Show. I really appreciate the support that I've gotten through this Miss Health and Fitness contest. It is still going. This may be the last day for me, as the elimination process is tonight, Thursday night. But we have a few more hours left until 8 p.m. to vote. And to make it this far, the top 1% was a big achievement. What had happened is when I had started it, I just wasn't thinking much. Someone says, hey, you're into fitness. Why don't you join this competition? Okay, sounded like a really good idea. And then through this, 10 days before it started July 20th. And on July 8th is when Logan was diagnosed with cancer. So then when I started doing well in the competition, started being first place, second place, first place, second place, first place, second place. And I made it as far as I did. I was like, wow, I might actually win this. So I told my friend, hey, Alyssa, let's, if I win, I would like to donate most of it to Logan because he really needs it right now. And this is something that I could do. And so they were very gracious. They accepted that if we do. But then what happened, I was like, well, as things started to go on, I thought maybe I won't make it. I didn't want Logan to walk away with nothing. So tonight we're going to do a donation match of what I had received Thursday of last week. When I did the donation match, it was a 24-hour period. Whoever donated in that 24-hour period I was going to donation match. And the reason they were going to donate it is because all of that was going to double as points for me to maybe make it into that next level. And I did make it to the next level. So I really appreciate all of those votes. The community, a lot of the top donors were Bobby Salazar's. He's not only been a sponsor of the show, he donated Kebabland as actually our #1 donor through this whole process. And they've been really great. They're, besides making the best kebabs in town, they're very charitable, and every time there's a crisis, they come through. They are paying it forward to the firefighters right now. They had paid it forward to all the hospital workers. Well, they are always at the services to donate free food. And that's part of why I wanted to donate to Logan. It's not that I'm this amazing charitable person. It's because of all the people in my life that I'm surrounded by that inspire me and motivate me, that has made me come to this point. I started going to Clovis Hills last year. I have a really great pastor, Sean, who baptized me last March, not this March, but the March prior. Through that, I made really great friends. Heidi Hogue, she went to India for a month. She took off from her family and just really went there and helped minister to people. She made a really big difference, and she really impacted me. I have Stephen and Michelle Price. They are just amazing, charitable, giving people, not only with their money, but their time. And then it was all the people that had stood by me, like Heartbeat Boxing. They were giving me free boxing lessons when all of this went down. I'm like, I need to exercise. I need an outlet. And he trained me to be a fighter, Gilbert Reese. So he was really supportive, and his wife, they were just very, very supportive of that. And then Bobby Salazar sponsored my show so we can have these episodes. And then Kebabland sponsored my food for my training to get to this point. So I could take all those bikini pictures that keep circulating. So it was all this team that created me and made me who I am. And I don't hold a match to how awesome and charitable they are, but they're the ones that inspire me. And last but not least, Sherry's Arc. Very great cause. She helps house homeless veterans. I had her on my show last year, and I did a little donation for her, and it's great. Like, she spends each waking moment for this charity trying to house homeless veterans, and every day it's like, here's a progress report. I mean, every week we usually touch base monthly, sometimes weekly, and she's like, here's the progress. And these are people that work relentlessly to make the world a better place. And I jumped on the wagon late. I used to make 4 times as much as I make now, and I think all I did was donate to the Red Cross around Christmas time. I wasted a lot of time not giving back. So right now I'm really just making up for lost time. But to put a smile on Logan's face is priceless, and that's more than any vacation, any handbag, and that's where my focus is right now. So thank you guys for getting me this far. Still put in those votes for tonight, and let's try to win this.